Hello everybody and welcome back to Awkwardsm with more of Jaiden Animations. Today we are reacting to Pokemon fan plays Digimon and hates it. Now, I was kind of on the fence. I wasn't, I knew about Pokemon when I was little, but I was more into Digimon because they were just cooler.
It's okay to be wrong. It's okay.
Okay.
I accept it as you are anyway.
But I will say that most of their games are kind of touch and go when it comes to like people like certain things about them. I know I did. So let's get into this. Pushing start now.
I know absolutely nothing about Digimon. Pokemon is my entire life, so why would I need to branch out? Well, I happen to be a very open-minded person, and the only way to prove that is to play a Digimon game for the first time. I wanted to see if, putting all my bias aside, I could bridge the gap between the two, and they could live together in harmony in my tiny little brain hobby drawer. So thus began my journey on finding the perfect Digimon game to start out with. At first, I didn't think that would be a difficult feat. Every community kind of has the general agreed consensus on what media is best to consume as a newcomer, right? All it takes is a quick Google search, I play with the internet, people tell me, and now I'm a Digimoner. Well, apparently not here. I've come to realize that it's a bit complicated for them. Everywhere I looked, there were threads upon threads of people trying to agree on what Digimon game is even good in the first place. Pretty much every comment I read said something along the lines of, this game is pretty good. Yeah, except for these things. Or this game is great.
Yeah.
If you can.
I haven't played a Digimon
I've seen
game
that.
since the first PlayStation.
Every time I thought I had a lead on the game,
I
would
remember
look
some for
further into
PlayStation
it
2.
and realized a lot of people actually had a lot of complaining to do. And it wasn't even angry complaining.
What?
It seemed like
People complaining on the internet?
No.
Digimon Survival Delay
And they're really
Survivor.
trying to hang on to something and believe in the good of the
Was that
franchise.
a biblically
but
accurate
they
angel
just
for coming
didn't
down there? What was that?
You know, kind of like
The
Sonic
Oops All World
fandom.
Edition?
I've never had to do so much research just to find a single game in a franchise that people can just all agree is good. People were talking about how they like Digimon World, but
That's
apparently
one I
it's
play, I'm
like
pretty
a
sure.
tedious and frustrating Tamagotchi game where you just start over if they die. Digimon World 2 is apparently a dungeon crawler, but extremely grindy and complicated. And I read a lot of people complaining about it just being bland. People said Digimon World 3 is a typical RPG, but the battles get tiring and annoying, lots of backtracking and never feeling like you get anywhere. Digimon World 4, Digimon World Championship, the list goes on and on. Con after con.
It's your
I spent
grandmother.
multiple research sessions
Explodes when
searching,
you think
even
about
opted for a
saving.
last-ditch effort by asking Twitter. Everyone was saying different things. No one seemed to be able to agree that there was just one game that was overall good and easy to start with. And Digimon fandom, if there truly is a good game out there, you guys need to start pitching the franchise better. You made this difficult. I will say it seemed like the majority of people enjoyed Digimon Cyber Sleuth, but the thing is, that's not really the type of game I wanted to play for the channel. It looks like it's got more of a Persona 5 vibe that focuses more on
It
the
probably
story
does.
and
I haven't played
characters
Persona
and stuff.
5.
That's just what I've read, I don't know. Either way, it wasn't the fit for what I'm looking for. I'm sure I would love it as a casual playthrough, but it just didn't hit my content checklist. All this research led me to a game I decided to settle on. Digimon World Dawn.
I've
It
never heard of
didn't
that
seem
one.
perfect. I saw complaints with it, but I thought, you know, it seemed like the same amount of complaints other Digimon games were getting, and there were enough people talking positively about it. I figured I could look past the criticisms, maybe even if I was aware of them beforehand, they wouldn't bother me too much. And plus, I thought it looked nice. I like the pixel art, and I'm a sucker for good pixel art. So after all that, all the research, knowing the flaws beforehand, having a positive mental attitude, I settled on a good enough Digimon game, right? Something at least playable, right?
Oh no.
As much as I want to say yes, this was one of, if not the most miserable video game experiences I've ever forced myself to go through. And that isn't even as a biased Pokemon player. That's as an enjoyer of fun. I was aware of Digimon World Dawn's criticisms. I knew what I was getting myself into. Yet despite all the warnings, all the positive outlooks, all of the manifesting to be able to frolic hand in hand with both the Digimon and Pokemon franchises together in a beautiful field of 1,000 sunflowers, It was just awful. It started out lighthearted. I tried to put my name in and realized they only allow 5 characters for the main character's name. So I'm Jaiden. Before any gameplay,
Really?
I picked 4 different packs of 3 Digimon. The Balance Pack, Attack Pack, Speed Pack, and the Japanese Pack. And honestly, I was shocked to see how huge and powerful they all looked. Look at these big men! Pokemon starters don't look like this. This is awesome! I chose the Attack Pack because the big worm guy was my favorite, and then the game forces me to nickname all my Digimon. It's not an option, and if I try to name them their original Digimon names, I can't, because they don't give me enough characters. Again, out of everything I read about this game,
Why?
this is hilariously not mentioned
To
in
sow
anyone's
chaos.
list. I don't know if it's a
already
Digimon
working.
thing, or I don't know. So here I, Jaiden, am with my Charmon, Tony Tiger, and Big Worm. I'm not even given a chance to breathe before I'm thrown into this Digimon gang tournament, having to fight for my Digimon and friends' lives and glory in an environment I'm not even sure how to comprehend. Like, first of all, where are we? This sure doesn't look like the States. Or Japan, I think. Also, what is a Digimon? I win by figuring it out, kind of, not really. Still don't know what's going on. And then win a few more times before the tournament is over and our team or gang or something, Light Fang, is the winner. Yay, Jaiden! You won the tournament for us! What's going on? Oh my god, what the is that? In a complete twist in the story direction, a genuinely terrifying virus of death spawns and starts turning all the Digimon into Digi-Eggs, including mine. I checked my guys, and Charmon is the same. Tony Tiger is a bit smaller, but Big Worm is a dinosaur now. He's not a big worm anymore. Now his cleverly tailored nickname doesn't make any sense. How was I supposed to know I was getting fully grown Digi-Guys, and they were gonna turn them back to small Digi-Guys again, and Big Worm starts off as a lizard? That's like the opposite of how evolution works. I knew I didn't know anything about Digimon, but after the past 5 minutes, I've realized I am completely out of my element. I go up and fight the horrific demon virus.
It actually looks like that.
IRL scare.
Oh, God.
And despite still not knowing what the hell I'm doing, I end up winning, even with my little Digibabies. The virus
Little
jigs out, and the head of the
to
light
say that like
head
Linda
just
from
glares
Bob's
at me.
Burgers. A little digi baby.
It's like, this is so weird. Go climb a mountain and look around or something, I guess. I'm sent out to look for virus clues at Login Mountain and run into my Light Fang friend, Kenpa, who's like, I don't know what happened. We got here and all the wild Digimon started attacking me and the other members. They left me behind to be mauled with no escape equipment.
Just
I'm fine
abandoned
now,
them?
but I think I'm just
What the
gonna
heck?
go back to the city. She does that, and I start traversing the mountain. And this is where I experience my first complaint that everyone was talking about in this game. All the dungeons and areas and stuff are mazes. They're all mazes with absolutely bonkers wild Digimon encounter rates. You don't have a mini-map to know where you're going or where you even are any point of the dungeon.
Oh, no.
And there's no item to avoid the random
Yes,
encounters.
Digimon is like
Basically,
Pokemon
I am
for
realizing
experts.
This is like playing a Pokemon game, but the whole game is a maze. You never know where you are because maps don't exist. Everything is wild.
You got somebody else.
I think I chose the wrong game. I end up stumbling
Steve
my
for
way
cringe.
to the top of the mountain. At least I think it's the top. I have no idea where I am and never will. And the other 2 guys who left a defenseless little girl to be roasted over a Digifire are getting beat up by a Digi.
Oh, God.
I knock the bird in the
Why
head.
is he so
hard to
muscular?
make him come to his senses, and he apologizes for being mean, which is more than I expected, to be fair. And the guys are saved. By the way, I didn't know that Digimon spoke. I didn't know that they spoke to the people and talked and interacted. It's weird to me, and I never quite got over it. We return to the city, and everyone's like, "Great job, Jaiden," and then suddenly I'm left alone with absolutely no idea what to do or how to continue progressing. I'm trying to figure out if I have to like talk to someone or walk into the right room, and someone's like, Jaiden, we're all being dramatically and irreversibly turned into Digi-Eggs over here.
Oh, God.
What?
Something, I don't know. And I do want to make sure you guys know that even the main hub is a maze. The amount of time I spent trying to figure out where I even
What?
am in the supposed safe space of the city overworld was pure comedy and frustration. Why is everything in this game perfectly designed to try and make me never open my DS? I am just wandering around, walking in what I am 60% sure is a circle, left in the dark on what actions I need to take to keep playing a game I no longer want to play. I look it up and figure out that if I want to progress the story, I need to earn it. I have to walk into this building, talk to the Digiclerks, and complete multiple useless side quests that have nothing to do with anything to unlock another chunk of the main game. And let's not forget, all the dungeons are mazes. I said that already, but I want to reiterate. I have to go through mazes, sometimes multiple times, to unlock the important maze, but only for a little bit, after I earn just a biscuit, just a crumb of that sweet, sweet story nectar. I'm humbled yet again by being told to go play more errand boy in more pointless mazes as the cycle continues. Surely this game is not serious. Surely this game didn't get an overall average to decent rating on multiple game review sites. Surely the people who said this game was pretty good, all things considered, were secret enemies hoping to pull innocent victims into their dark, dark digiweb, looking to either break the weak or torture the strong. What is going on? Am I the only one who thinks this game was meant to be given to hostages to torture information out of them? I'm 3 hours in and I'm straight up ready to spill my mother's maiden name. And I still don't even know how to play the thing or what a Digimon is, because no, I do not want to read a Bible's worth of tutorials. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be the first person to use a Nintendo DS to kill a man. Let me cut this whole show short and just tell you the entire non-fluff plot of the game. Evil Fountain of Youth of Death virus turns all the Digimon into Digi-Eggs. Lightfang Clan thinks Nightcrow Clan is behind it because their chief is acting strange. Nightcrow Clan thinks Lightfang Clan is behind it because their chief is acting strange. The two realize neither of them are behind it because they've been mind-controlled to act strange. They find out there's an evil Digimon virus thing behind it all. Jaiden beats it up. It fades away and credits roll immediately.
What?
How long did it take me to experience that story? 15 in-game hours.
15 hours?
I was using speed up and
with
EXP
the cheats
codes and guides and ibuprofen. That time could have easily tripled if I was being a good little squeaky clean angel playing the game in its purest, most intended form. But if I did that, I would have thrown myself into the ocean. And even using all the resources I could find, it still was not a fun experience. Here's a clip of me trying to read a guide after my 5th time of being completely lost in a maze dungeon.
What is this game?
Head south and go up and right to head to the south path leading to another screen, then go left after another screen, then go to the big bridge looking thing on the left. If you don't have the key, head south. Oh my god.
I didn't understand any of that.
I'm freaking out, dude.
Freaking out.
Subjected to maze after maze after maze, wild encounter after wild encounter, but throughout all of that, the game still expected me to do a cement mixer amount of grinding. No way, Jose! Do you know how many layers deep this agony cake is already? You want more? Sir, I am but a husk. As you can see, there is not a molecule of serotonin, dopamine, or endorphins in this lifeless body. There is nothing left for you to take. You have created a human raisin. I'm really sorry, Digimon fans. I really have nothing against Digimon as a whole. In fact, I absolutely loved a lot of the Digimon designs. When it comes to monsters and creatures, I have to admit, I am an edgy bitch. So I absorbed those guys like they were a little puddle of muddy water in a scorching, barren desert. Because metaphorically speaking, that's what they really were to me. Look at all these fellas! I'm surrounded by everything I could ever want in a monster. Pokemon could never. Maybe Aggron. I even got Big Worm back. He's my friend forever. Despite all my
Big Worm, yay!
I chose the wrong Digimon game. I really did try. I'm sorry I didn't play Cyrus Loon. I didn't know the other option was 1,000 punches to the skull. Regardless of the pain this game has inflicted on me, I can, against all odds, say I am coming out of this experience a bit of a Digimon enjoyer. Maybe I still don't know a single thing about any of it, but I have some favorite guys. I think they're cool. This evil, evil game somehow didn't tarnish my view of Digimon as a franchise. I am damaged, but I forgive. One day I will play Cyber Sleuth and hopefully be able to commit to being a fully fledged Digimon fan. That's how I think it works. Until then, Digimoners, I'm worried about you. Please seek therapy.
Please get therapy.
Okay, so that was Pokemon Fan Plays Digimon and Hates It. Yes, the Digimon games are touch and go. That's why they're not made as frequently as Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Cyber Sleuth was good. I think there was another one called Survive or something after that.
That's what I think she mentioned that one.
Yeah, I do remember seeing some of the other ones she mentioned, like in passing, when they came out and stuff. But not, I guess Digimon's like a touch and go one. Like you gotta either sacrifice some to enjoy it or not even try.
Very hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you liked this video, like it and subscribe to your friends. Then join Legions. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.